Hello and welcome to Stanover Model Railway. My name is Mark. This video is just a quick look at my layout in my spare room at my house. Some of you may know me if you watch Alan Reynolds' channel Button Junction as Captain Static. That's Alan's nickname for me, but as I say, my real name is actually Mark. I just thought I'd give you a quick look at my model layout and see what you think. I said to Al that I would try and start this off, and there was a problem. Some of the others of you regular viewers of Alan's channel would probably like to see, so I thought I'd give you a little taster. So here it goes. So the layout itself is an L-shaped layout. It's just over about 8.5 feet long, and the longest and the L-shaped bit is just over 5 foot long. It's just over 4.5 wide. As you can see on your screen now, this is the track plan for the layout, kindly done by my brother David for me. So here is, I'll now give you a very quick overview, starting from the station end. Right, so this is the main part of that, obviously the main layout itself, Stanover. I decided to name Stanover because it's a kind of combinations of places where I've lived, but it's actually no particular relevance. It's actually a totally made up name. As you might be able to tell from the colours, it's actually a Southern Railway grouping based layout, although I do run pre-grouping stock and on other occasions BR stock and post-grouping stock, and other words nationalisation stock, but only in the steam era. As you can see, this is the goods shed at the end here, at the goods sidings, and this is the station itself. As you can see, it's a two platform terminus station. It holds 3 coaches at the most. I decided that was the maximum I had to use the space I had, because it's a double gauge layout, so it's the most I could fit in. Here's a quick view of the goods sidings, and if we start to gradually move up, you see we move up the line. We have signals just there, which these are actually fully working signals. The signalling system is actually a fully interlocking system, and it was designed by my brother David. I will show you the control panel as we move up. It's actually powered by an Arduino, and as I say, the system is fully interlocking and the signals actually all fully work. So you've got start signals there, and there's actually a ground signal just down there for the main exit out of the goods yard onto the main line. It's obviously a single track branch line. Moving further along, we have Stanover signal box. This is actually the Hornby Scaledale resin building. It's actually based on Deal signal box in Kent. I quite like it, so I thought I'd have to get it. And obviously, if you move along the line, we go into some countryside on the hillside, and the line then disappears into the tunnel, which actually leads to the 4-track fiddle yard with varying lengths of track in it. We go back around a minute. This is actually my creamery. It is a work in progress. It's not fully finished yet, but I am currently working on the other wall to that one there. That's obviously the main wall. That will be the main yard and entrance. As I say, it's still a work in progress, so there's still a gate to go in just down there between the walls. I will put some vehicles in there when I'm finished. Obviously, you'll have to use, as you say, models imagine that the scene continues off elsewhere. This is the main building itself for the creamery. This is actually made by scratch, built by myself. I've made it out of the cardboard, but I have used Slater's plastic card to line it for the brickwork and paint it. It's not too bad. Well, I haven't finished it yet. I've got to put the chimney on the top, and we just go back a little bit further. I've got at this end here, I will have another wall with a level crossing gate to guard it off, and a bit of fencing up there, and this surface here will be covered, covering as well. Moving along, this is the main control panel for the signals and points. As I say, it's a fully interlocking system designed by my brother, which I'm very grateful for. It's powered or programmed with an Arduino, so it'll all fully work and interlocks together, so you can't move unless the signals or points are right, or both. As I say, I've got a Gauge Master combi controller. That is DC. It's simple enough and it works perfectly for my purposes, and it suits that. That little panel there is just some isolating switches for a couple of isolators which I've got in the goods yard, and obviously the paperclip down there is what I use as coupler. And if we move around, just around here, this is the turntable, an engine shed area. It's a 2-road engine shed with a third siding for coaling and watering. Please excuse the tools and the bits and pieces around. As I say, this is a work in progress, so I'm always moving bits around while I'm working on the layout. And I've just done a little small control panel there, which is basically isolating the yard, the engine shed, the fiddle yard sidings, the engine shed sidings, and to turn power on and off the turntable and the sidings, so I can isolate engines if necessary. And I can actually isolate this board, which is from the main board as well. Right, there now follows a little running session for you. Hopefully everything will work, because I haven't run my stock for a while, because I've been working on various bits and pieces on the layout. And I've recently had a short break away, so I haven't had much of a chance to run things, but as I hopefully everything will run well, and hopefully you enjoy this bit. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that little running session on Stanover Model Railway. I'd like to apologise for the stuttering and starting of some of my locos, especially the London Brighton South Coast Livery Terrier. As I said earlier, unfortunately I haven't had time to run much or do much running wise on the running sessions on the layout, so obviously it's not the track being dirty, it is clean, it's just unfortunately where the locos haven't been run, some are a bit more temperamental than others, so it's a bit of a stuttery running session. But anyway, as I say, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment below and like and subscribe if you wish as well, and I may well come back in the future, hopefully, if you do like it. Well, that's all for now. Bye from Stanover Model Railway. Cheers.